ArsenalFanTV. I'm here with DT. We've actually got a football game going on today.
Yeah.
AFTV, A.F.C, and I know your son's a decent little player, man.
Yeah, it's all right. Takes after me, isn't he?
Well, I said he was a decent player. You know what I mean? But and by the way, congratulations, 100,000 subs on your channel, man. That's good.
Yeah, I'm really proud about that, considering a lot of people said I wouldn't get 1,000. You know.
Prove them wrong, man.
Yeah, people think it's easy. It isn't, man. It's hard. I've had to work hard to get that, and I've had to be consistent. I've had to keep the content consistent, and I've had to produce stuff that people enjoy, and people are enjoying the vlogs and stuff. So
no, well done on those vlogs, man.
Thank you.
They've been really good. Now, what type of vlog will you be doing on Saturday? We take on Stoke. We hammered them last season, right? When we played them at their place, beat them at home as well. Got the double over them. But they made a couple of signings. That Jesse Rodriguez, pretty tasty signing that they made there. They brought Bojan back. You know, Nautovic has gone. I mean, we really don't know what we're going to get. But apparently they did play pretty well against Everton last week in that game, which they lost 1-0. So what are you expecting out of that game?
I'm expecting a lot harder game than we had there last year. They were on the beach when we played them. I'd love another 4-1. That'd be lovely. But I do think it will be a bit different. It's Stoke's first home game of the season. Their fans don't like us. We don't like them. They're going to be really, really, really up for this game. So if we defend like we did against Leicester, we'll come unstuck. But judging by Wenger's press conference and from what you're reading between the lines, it looks like we've got a few of the regular guys back. So
Mustafi's back, isn't he?
Yeah, and Mertesacker. He's already said. So the two of them back. I'm not believing all this, you know, Mustafi, bring him in gently. Listen, we need him now. We've pretty much sold Gabriel to Valencia. Callum Chambers looks like he's going. Rob Holding's still inexperienced for as well as he did last year and as superb as he was. He's still learning. And last week was a wake-up call. You know, because Jamie Vardy gave him a roasting last week. And
to be fair, I think Vardy would give anyone a roasting. The form he was on last week, he was on fire.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask you, up front, we were pretty decent as well, though. Lacazette, you know, getting that goal after 90 seconds. Giroud coming on, getting the winner.
Yeah.
Now, who would you start with in this game? It's going to be a dilemma every week.
Yeah.
Who would you go? Would you start with Giroud? Because maybe, you know, Stoke have got a reputation from being very physical. Or would you go with Lacazette? Now, it will be, you know, Lacazette is going to be playing his first away game. He's going to be introduced to real physical stuff, maybe which he didn't have in France. I mean, who would you start with?
I'd go with Lacazette. I think he can handle it. You've watched him in the games so far. And one of the things that's impressed me is his strength. He seems really difficult to knock off the ball. And he seems to be, I don't know whether he's getting whacked in training a few times. And it's kind of building him up for the Premier League. But you've got to start Lacazette. You've got to. We're spending 50-odd million on him, and I understand that at times games will suit Giroud, but not right now. I think one of Stoke's weaknesses is their defence. I think they're slow, so that could actually play into our hands with Lacazette. And with the likes of Welbeck just behind, you know, because Welbeck's looked good in terms of the way he attacks, his pace, his power, but it's his finishing. He then seems to panic and it's like he falls. Even his goal against Leicester, it looked like he fell over. He just, I don't know what it is. Everything else up to the shooting, superb. But the finishing, Sonogo-esque. Do you know what I mean? But no, you've got to start with Lacazette. And if it's going wrong, you can bring Giroud on. I think that the game was suited for Giroud. We needed a goal. We kind of went all out. And for as easily, you know, as we turned that round and went 4-3, remember we took a hell of a risk because we were playing two left backs at centre back. So as you know, even though the score was 4-3, it could have easily been a different scoreline. We could have ended up not getting that goal, and Leicester could have done the breakaway and scored another, and it could have been 4-2 to them or something like that. So, yeah, that kind of formation, you save for the right time. I don't think that's what you start with.
Right, so give us a prediction then.
3-1.
3-1 to Arsenal, so you're pretty confident in it.
Yeah, I think goal-wise, I said it last year as well, and over the last few years, we've never had a problem scoring goals, even though we've needed a top-draw striker for a long time. We've always scored goals. Last year, I felt that we were being carried too much by Alexis, so it'd be nice to kind of, you know, spread that around. If Lacazette gets over 20 goals, if Giroud chips in with 10, 15. Alexis gets 20 goals. And they're the kind of figures that you need if you're going to challenge and win titles at the end of the day. So I don't think we'll have a problem scoring goals. Hence, it'll end up being 0-0 now. Do you know
So
what I mean?
DT's going 3-1. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Looking forward to the game. Stoke versus Arsenal.